Hey Dad, Dave Pizarro here from dadslawschool.com. Today we're going to be talking about the 3Ps of child custody. I call them the 3Ps because we've got proximity. How close are you living to where mom and the child live? How good is your paperwork? And persistence. Let's start with the beginning. Why is proximity important? Well, if you've got a kid who's living 5 miles away from you with their mother, it's really easy for you to go see them a lot. It's easy for them to come and visit you. Not a hard thing to arrange because generally moms are like, okay, you're close by, pick the kid up. Courts like that. Kids not spending a lot of time in the car. If you're living 25 or 500 miles away, it's a much bigger issue. You're not going to have as much time with that child. If you're looking to maximize your custody, you need to be close to where the kid lives. Now, close is a relative term. In Los Angeles, 5 miles can be a long way. Iowa, probably not so much. But the reality is you've got to be aware of how close you are and how that's going to impact your custody when you're trying to get time with the kid. Paperwork. Dude, if you're going for child custody, you've got to have your paperwork done. You've got to be able to show the judge that you're showing up, that you're doing things with the kid, that you're communicating with mom in writing so that there's clarity. All of that's really important stuff. I call it the dad's diary. That's why you need to have a calendar that takes all of the receipts. So when you go to Chuck E. Cheese or the movies or Legoland or whatever you're doing with the kid, you take that receipt, you staple it to the calendar. That's your paperwork. So that when you're going to court, you can use all of that, show the judge, listen, here's what I'm doing with the kid, because mom's going to come in and say, you're never seeing the kid. You don't use the time you got. I want to take his time away from him. You need to be able to show the judge, I am using my time, here's what we're doing, and here's the proof. Lastly is persistence. Family court sucks. It's a slow process. Everything is delayed. Mom's going to try and derail you if she doesn't want you having time with the kid, which, frankly, if you're going into court, probably isn't the case, because if she did, you wouldn't be going to court. So you've got to stay in the fight, and that's where the persistence comes in. You're not going to get everything you want on the first go-round, most likely. You're probably going to have to go back time and time and time and time again to show to the judge that you're a great dad. Here's why you're a great dad. Here's the evidence. Here's what you're doing with the kid. Here's how the child is developing. Here's how you're bonding with the kid. These are all things that need to be happening so that you can convince the judge that you're a great dad and that you need to have time with your child. So those are the 3Ps of child custody. What was it? Proximity, paperwork, persistence. Have a great day. If you want to learn more about this, go check out dadslawschool.com. And remember, I think you're fucking awesome.